So I've been praying for God to humble me today because I've been in this winning streak. I got you, baby. Father God, Mother Goddess, thank you. I ask that you please shield me and protect me as I channel this message today. Please shield and protect our chat as well. Keep it safe and high vibrational, please, as well as my twin flame. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the words I'm about to speak. Thank you for guiding my words and helping me stay on task with the message I'm about to relay. Thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. So I have a big, big life mission, and I know it. I know it's big because I've been through so much that I got out of, and people want to know about how I got out of it. I don't really have an answer. I don't know. I don't know how to tell you. I don't know how to tell anybody anything. I've been praying that God humbles my heart because I've been in so many cults. The last thing I want to be is a cult leader. And I don't want to be this big tyrant at the top, just a bully, when I have so much heart and so much soul and kindness deep, deep, deep down. I don't want to be a tyrant. I've been around too many bullies, too many narcissists. And sometimes I forget why I'm even doing any of this. Sometimes I lose focus of what kind of people I even really want to work with. What has been happening lately is there's been such an influx of trolls on my channel that sometimes you forget who you are and where you end and they begin, you know? Sometimes you lose yourself. And I don't want to lose myself anymore. I've had a really crazy spiritual adventure for 14 years. I want to retire, to be honest with you. I don't even want to be a leader in this community anymore. I'm disappointed in what I see in this community. I'm disappointed that everyone thinks they're entitled to speak for God when they don't even know the Most High God at all. And I've had a close personal experience. I had an out-of-body experience 14 years ago, and I met a being of light, and it changed my life. But it really caused just a hellish experience for me. I was basically kicked out of heaven, and it felt like 14 years of pure torture and agony. And I don't really want to do it anymore. I just want to go be happy. I just want to be shielded forever in love and just go be happy. I don't want to have to teach anybody anything anymore. I'm getting to that point where I'm tired of teaching boundaries. I'm tired of teaching manifestation. I'm tired of teaching lessons. I just want to go live. I just want to go live life. I've manifested my twin flame. I just want to go be happy with him. I just want to go to the place that I know God has promised us both, that we've manifested. The home that we're manifesting, and I just want to have babies, some goats, some chickens, and I just want to be happy. I don't even want to be a leader anymore. I don't even want to be in this community anymore. I'm ashamed of some of the things that people do. I'm ashamed of some of the things I do. I'm just ashamed in general. And that's no place to lead from. Shame. I just kind of want to retire. I just kind of want to go to a better place that is heaven on earth. I just want to kind of be left alone. I've done enough work for God. I've done enough work for this collective. I've done enough work. I've done enough healing work. And I'm not sure. I literally just, I'm not saying that this is permanent because I just think maybe it's just I need a break or something. But today I was talking to Marcos on a video call, And I heard myself. I heard myself acting like a complete tyrant. And yesterday, the same. I on a live stream, I just humiliated him. And it really made me question, where's all this power coming from? It's a power trip, and I don't like it. And I don't want to be known for that. I don't want to, I want to have me as a leader in the way I never got to have a leader. The new earth is built on mercy. And there needs to be mercy in the new earth. There needs to be compassion. There needs to be grace. There needs to be humility. And I have been one to say so many times, fuck humility. And you've heard me say it over and over again. And at that time, when I was super proud, it was really strange. At that time, when I said fuck humility, it was because I knew that as creators, we're not supposed to be humble all the time. We're supposed to claim what it is that's ours and have that entitlement to claim it. But ironically enough, when I said fuck humility, I was actually in my losing season. And now, ironically, I'm in my winning season and I'm winning at life. And I have all this power and this high, this buzz, this what most would say is a need for vengeance and revenge and like, yeah, that's right. Fucking listen to me, but I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I want to win gracefully. I want to win mercifully. I want to be somebody that I would have wanted to look up to. I want to be somebody that I love. And then I don't care if other people love me or not. I want to be somebody that I can be proud of. And I'm honestly not proud of myself lately. I even hurt the man I loved yesterday, on a live stream because he was just mirroring back how I feel, and that he said, "You work for me." And I said, "No, I work for the Most High God. I don't work for you." And I laid into him, and I think the whole chat was just kind of like shocked at how I was hurting the man that I love this much. But it came from a place of fear of ever again being told what to do by a man, giving my heart away again to a man, and then being told what I can and cannot do. And it stemmed from fear. And the way that I knew I hurt him. And then we had a video call and just seeing him cry. I would rather be dead. I would rather die than hurt that man. And I did. And there's a fine line between feminism and empowering the self as a woman and being independent as an alpha female, sure, but there's a very thin line between that and aggression and ego. And I saw today when we were talking, I just saw how much I want to go back to that version of me that feels worthy of being fallen in love with. I don't even feel worthy of his love after yesterday. I don't even feel worthy of his community support after treating a divine masculine like that. I don't feel you should trust me. I don't even want to be a leader. Honestly, deep down, I kind of hope you guys do the opposite of everything I've ever told you. Sure, I may have had some things that were right, but if it was ever done out of ego, then it's not right, is it? I guess I lost my focus. I lost my way. I lost what I'm even doing this for. And if I thought it was love, well, that's not what last night was. That's not what yesterday was. So what is it then? What is my true objective? You know, at the beginning of all of this, when I went on my spiritual journey, I remember after my out-of-body experience, I met God. I danced with a being of light while I was out of my body. And I remember the first thought I thought It only lasted about 30 seconds. And I remember when I got out of meditation, I got out of bed and I ran downstairs, and the first thought I thought was, I can't wait to tell everybody about this. It was so revolutionary. I had been in this dark, dark pit, indoctrinated into the church. My grandparents were cult leaders, and I had been indoctrinated. And I did the one thing that the church told me not to do. They told me not to meditate because I was going to open the door to devils. And I did. I meditated and I met God. And I didn't think that that's what was going to happen. I had no idea that's what my meditation would lead to. But I remember that first thought, everybody needs to know about this. I just want to go back to her. I just want to go back to that girl. All I wanted to do back then was show people how beautiful God was. That's all. That's all. And with the homelessness and the persecution and the abuse and the traumas that came from being a prophet, talking about it, I guess somewhere my heart closed off. And then I literally meet the man of my dreams, quite literally. I've been dreaming about Marcos for 14 years, on and off for 14 years. He would show up in my dreams, telling me he loves me, reassuring me. And at first I thought soulmates are bullshit. Soulmates are stupid and they don't exist. But then as soon as I got these dreams, I'd be like, who is that? Who is that compared to all the exes that are abusing me? And I had no choice but to become disinterested in the men that I was with. And I forgot why I'm doing any of this. Along the path of broken hearts, being publicly shamed and humiliated, being left on a street curb at the homeless shelter, and calling the police on men that are abusing me and all this, I forgot what love is. And I forgot how to lead with love. And I don't know how to lead now, because I lead with anger. I lead with frustration. I lead with other people's pain projected onto me. So even if it's not my pain, it still comes off that way. And all I really wanted to do this whole time was just show people what I experienced. But the persecution that I felt for 14 years didn't make it worth it. It made me hate humans. I hated human beings. I had dox threats, death threats. I was doxxed. I was hacked. I did die. I had a literal near-death experience in 2019. I went to the other side and I was dead. And I'm telling you right now, I've had everything you can think of happen to me. I've had happen to me on this journey. And I thought that that somehow made me enlightened, like I could teach from it and I could teach people from my experiences, but I don't want to. I think I just want to quietly remove myself. I think I kind of just want to be left alone now, to go enjoy my husband and some babies and a farm and a couple friends, and that's it. I don't really want this life anymore. The spiritual advisor, I don't think I really want that. I don't know if I get a choice, honestly, but I don't. I just suffered for so long at the hands of really brutal men. And all I wanted to do was help encourage people to wait for God, to wait for their soulmate, to ready themselves for Christ awareness, for Christ consciousness. And because I didn't believe what the church believes, that Jesus is a man from 2,000 years ago, I was brutally attacked this entire time. And sometimes it just turns your heart off, you know? You start to even wonder why you're even doing this. Why does it matter? Look how evil people are anymore. It's not anybody's fault. It's really not even, it's not even their fault. They're a product of their environment. And the world has been just descended into hell. It's not anybody's fault, really. But I can't live like this anymore. I can't try to bark orders at people and yell at people at the top of my lungs like, listen to me. I know the truth. I know the truth. That's not how it is. The truth doesn't need to be shouted. The truth is quiet. The truth is peace. The truth is humble. And the meek shall inherit the earth, not the proud, not the mighty, not the vicious, not the corrupt, but the meek, the ones that humble themselves and submit themselves to God. I wanted to show people a different God than what was presented to us. I wanted to show him. My intentions were there. They really were. From minute one. All I wanted to do I just wanted people to see a different God than the one that is presented to us in the book or at a church service that is loud and demanding and cruel. And how can I present that different of a God if I'm being the other God? Demanding, narcissistic, tyrannical, a bully to the man that I love, publicly shaming and humiliating him, making him feel about 2 inches tall. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything but show up in my reality the way that I assumed he would. I assumed that every man that ever comes in my life would call me a bitch, and he did. He called me one. And so I got so angry. And I just went in this like fight or flight mode, like, fuck you, stay away from me. I'll boot your ass. I'll forget you exist tomorrow. And I just like breathed fire on this man in front of everybody. All because I had an assumption that he would mistreat me just like every other man. And he did. He did yesterday. He called me a bitch. And I was like, oh man, I think he called me a bitch like 4 times. At least yesterday. He's like, you're acting like a bitch. And I was like, oh, hell no. And I'm done. And I just snapped. And then when he could feel my anger towards him, and then in the chat he wrote, you work for me. Oh, it just, the triggers though. The triggers of a twin flame union. Ooh, the way he fucking knew it would piss me off too. And right in front of everybody, I wanted to defend myself. I wanted to make it loud and clear right then. That's not going to happen to me. Oh, you got the wrong one, sir. And I just needed to be this aggressive and this hurt girl that came out of nowhere and just destroyed him. But not realizing it destroys me. That he's the love of my life. And that I can't right a wrong by getting even. And I've never had a healthy relationship. I've never seen healthy relationships. I've never had that. And so I just last night watched him cry and I hated myself. And then today, we were on the phone and it was like, it never even happened. It was like the fight never even happened. And deep down, I knew that I manifested a version of him that had forgotten our argument or something, or had just let it go, just forgiven me. But I didn't want to be forgiven. Twin flames, it's hard. It's not easy. And I've never had mentors, and I've never seen twin flames in union, really. Just a couple people online that did it successfully. And the ones that I know did it successfully eventually vibrated so high out of this matrix that they weren't even on YouTube anymore. They retired. They did it so well that they don't even have a platform anymore. They're just happily living their life, and that's what I want. That's what I want. And anyway, he just, why do I feel the need to hurt the man that would die for me and did die for me? He died for me, literally. This is what happens when we don't heal certain aspects of ourselves before we get in relationships. That egoic self that is powerful, but maybe shouldn't be. Maybe we shouldn't be giving it this much power. That beast within us that I know that to be overly submissive and overly humble gets you killed. In the Hunger Games, we're in the Matrix. That shit gets you killed. But to also be overly egotistical and too prideful and beating your chest and boasting and bragging, and that shit'll get you killed too. There's a fine, delicate balance. How do you be confident without being tyrannical? How do you have wins without getting so power hungry and greedy with those wins that you become an absolute beast? And so I'm going through a total change, a total transformation from within, because I'm asking for it, because I want it. Because I don't want to be just another cult leader. I just don't want to be some girl out here talking about spiritual shit with no foundation, no level-headedness, no sound mind. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the fucking mad queen from Game of Thrones. I don't want to be the dragon mother that just like breathes fire and can take everybody out because she just wants to. Though I can, I don't want to. I don't want to be that. I don't want to ever be that. I don't want to perpetuate the problem. I don't want the problem replicating itself. We're leaving an old earth of tyrants and bullies and dictators, and I don't want to go into a new earth where I am the worst of them all. I want to be able to live with myself. I want to be able to sleep well at night. I want to be able to look my man in the eyes and know that when he loves me, he should. Because I'm good. Because I'm worthy of it. Not because I forced him to, or I made him scared of me. The worst feeling in the whole fucking world last night was when he started to say something, and I accidentally interrupted him, and I said, "Wait, what were you saying, babe?" And he goes, "Nothing." And he just put his head down. Like he was so afraid to address me. Like he was so afraid to just say something to me. And I refuse. I refuse to be what I've seen my whole life in evil, evil women who want to painfully make their husbands submit to them by bossing them around or yelling at them or publicly shaming and humiliating them. And I refuse. I refuse to treat a king like that. I saw my mom do that to my dad for so long. Make him feel 2 inches tall to where he has no choice but to submit to her. And that's just not what I want to be. I don't want to be everyone else, and I don't want my union, I don't want this precedent set for my union, my homecoming, my marriage to my beautiful husband. I don't want the precedent set that, oh, Marcos is terrified of Jenna, that's why he loves her. No. No. I refuse. No. I want Marcos to love Jenna because Jenna loves Jenna. Because what's not to love about Jenna? I don't want to be every other woman on the planet who hates their man so much that she belittles him and makes him 2 inches tall. Just so that her insecurities go unlooked at, you know? The insecurities of insecure women that are so fucking terrified of losing their man and being alone. You're so afraid of being alone that you'll boss a man and use witchcraft against him and spells and do things to make him so submissive, such a beta, that you ruin good men for the rest of us. You ruin good men. And then we're forced to go behind you and heal them and take care of them. And when they end up loving us more than they love you, then you punish us for that. Wicked women that punish good women for that. And that's that. I refuse. That cycle ends here. All of it ends with me. I will never be my mother ever. The way she has to grip control of a man by making him so afraid to speak up. Just like kind of like a power play. Like, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I don't want to be that. My man is too beautiful. He's too good. He's too pure. He's too loving. Like, he just literally texted me, "It's okay, my love. I love you." Like that. Like that. Why? Why do you love me? Why do you love me? Why does anybody love me lately is the question. But for him to just text me like, and then for messages to come through on my phone from other like channels and things, like, stop crying, get over them, be stronger, take your power back. I think that we have lost the ability to heal as women because we're so afraid of crying and just being vulnerable. And let alone men. Like, they never even get the fucking chance. They don't even get to shed a tear. At least women, we have a little bit more of leeway with it, but Jesus, we don't even get to fucking cry and heal and transmute pain without the entire matrix trying to cut us off and say, stop crying, stop being a little bitch. I don't want to hurt that man. He died for me. My man was in a coma for 3 months on a feeding tube. And when he woke up, he couldn't even walk. He's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't want to hurt him. And I'm not going to hurt him. And honestly, part of me just wants to go offline altogether and stop being involved in a lower, shallow world that is so painful that as I tune into it, I tune into the matrix. Yeah, I go back into the matrix. And there's so much hate towards me, just being me, that I can't help but psychically feel it. And I tune into it. And then I turn into this barbarian that I don't want to be. So is there a higher mind that can bypass that? Is there something that can choose different? because I want to lead by example. I want to show you how to lead differently. I don't think any of us should be leading if we have that kind of anger in our heart. And the anger that I felt, it's not mine. It's really not. I love God, and I've been loving God for a long time. God has rescued me from hell on so many occasions. I don't actually have any anger towards God. I love God with all my heart. But there is this resentment, like, how did you allow me to get homeless, God? Why did you let men abuse me like that? Why was I stalked and tortured? And why was there no justice or karma for any of my abusers? And there's just like this anger that I know is felt by so many people too. And that unhealed part of me still triggers that unhealed part of you. And then when you see me, it just exacerbates the problem of anger. And I sometimes I just want to get off of internet altogether. I want to get off of this planet altogether. But yeah, I just, he's the most beautiful thing. You know, now that I know the law of assumption, I know that I manifested him to call me a bitch. I know I did. And I was like, oh, hell no, I don't think so. I don't think so. And so I made the problem worse instead of just being like, isn't he so lovely and he's so kind to me and he's so apologetic and he corrects his behavior? Instead of that, I just made it war. And I just went right for the jugular. Last night, I went straight for his jugular, right in front of everybody, like, fuck you and the horse you didn't ride in on, buddy. I'll forget you by tomorrow, bet. I'll replace you by tomorrow, bet. But what is that doing? Sure, I could probably move on, but it's not that's the issue. I probably actually couldn't move on, let's be real. He's basically the love of my life, but even if I could, I can't move on from the problem that is me. I'm the one that instead can't see my man as apologetic. I'm the one that has the issue, and I can't see him as a loving husband. I see him as capable of calling me a bitch. I'm the problem in that I'm still seeing a perception of him that is like all my exes from the past. And so here he was, fulfilling the script, the role that I gave him. And he did. He did it really well. You did it really well, my love. You looked like a straight up asshole yesterday. So congratulations. You broke my heart. And then I wanted to break yours back. And I did so. But then after the fact, I saw him crying and I was like, Jenna, what are you doing? What are you doing? There is this man, this delicate man, this gift from God. And why? Why do you hurt him like your mom hurt your dad? Like your grandma hurt your grandpa? Like your aunt hurt your uncle? Like every woman you've ever seen has hurt their man. Why do you do that? And I don't want to be a leader anymore. I don't want to lead anybody astray. I don't want to lead. I feel somebody should put me out of my misery. I feel that a girl on a warpath like myself should be put out of her misery. I think that some of you will be like, no, Jenna, we really love your advice and that's great. But I would really, I would ask that you reconsider. Because truth be told, I shouldn't be allowed to get away with the way I treated him yesterday. And I wish somebody would put me in my place. I wished it would have been him, but he loves me too much. So I'm going to have to do it. And I'm going to have to be as brutal to myself as I was to him. Because course correction is needed. And there is no way I should be treating a king like that, a god. I should not be treating an innocent man like that. He showed up in my reality exactly as I assumed he would, calling me a bitch, like the last 2 or 3 men that I've dated. And I just had this belief, oh, anytime now, any day, he's going to call me a bitch, and that's going to be it. I'm going to walk out. That's it. That's going to be it. That's going to be the final line. That's going to be him insulting me, and that's it. Bye. Bye. I swore an oath to these ladies. I'd never be abused. I'd never take that bullshit from anybody. So bye. Bye. And then it happened. And then I'm like, but wait a minute. But I like this guy, though. But wait a minute. I don't want to leave him. Wait a minute. I don't actually think he's an asshole. I think he was maybe just calling it out, like he sees it. Well, there's that. But then there was some anger he had behind it and calling. He wanted to hurt me with it. He wanted to hurt me. And I wanted to hurt him right back. And this is the craziest thing ever. It's like, I've never seen a healthy dynamic between people ever. I've never seen 2 people madly in love before. This is all new to me. I've never seen it. Where are we gonna get this blueprint from? How are we gonna be good spiritual leaders? How are we gonna be good husband and wife to teach people how to treat their husband and wife? How are we gonna be good tarot readers and good spiritual advisors? How are you gonna be a good motivational speaker? You've never seen this. You've never seen this template before, this blueprint. What are we doing? We're building from scratch. We don't even know how to be this yet. I just don't want to get too big for my britches, and I don't want to put the horse before the cart, or the cart before the horse, I guess. I just want to make sure that I'm honorable and ethical. I don't want to be good. What is good? Good sounds so superficial and so freaking stupid. I want to be honorable. I want to be somebody that I can look up to in a day. I want to be somebody that at the end of the night, I know when my head hits the pillow, I know I was a good leader. I had true empathy. I tried my best to lead with love. That's what I want to be able to say. And I have not been able to say that lately. And I'm embarrassed and ashamed to say it. And I'm here for the judgments. I'm okay with the judgment. I actually want to be judged. Really, I mean it. If he won't do it because he's either too scared or too kind, then I want somebody else to do it. And that's going to be me. Because I'm neither too scared nor too kind. And I'll put my own damn self in my own damn place. God gave me a gift. God gave me a beautiful gift. In the form of the most loyal, devoted, kind, gentle, angelic man on the planet. On the planet. The most beautiful thing I'd ever laid eyes on. And here I am. Publicly humiliating him. Because he hurt me with a word. Basically what it is I wanted to show him that I'm this powerful and this strong, and like, don't fuck with me because you'll get it 1,000 times worse. But honestly, to rule with fear, then how does that make me any different? I don't want to be like everyone else. I don't want to be like every other woman he's ever dated. I want to be different. I don't want to rule with fear. Or codependency, or anger issues. I want to really lead with love for real. Like the real shit that I saw 14 years ago. I want to lead with that. I want that as my focus again. I want that as my motive again. I want that to be all that people see when they look at me. Is the love of God. That's it. And lately, it hasn't been that. And you guys truly should not be listening to me. Maybe that's actually the truth, you know? Maybe you shouldn't be praying for me. Maybe you shouldn't be blessing me. Maybe you shouldn't be. Maybe you should listen to what everybody says about me, and that's that. Because lately I've been acting a hell of a lot like a tyrant and a bully and just like barreling through shit when I should be using it with the mind. It shouldn't be this hard. It should be used in the mind, and the mind just paves the way, makes it so easy. Not by brute strength or the aggression in your voice or the dominant willpower, and that if you're a hammer, everything's a nail. It shouldn't be like that. Because he's much too gentle. And the people that I work for and that I'm a servant for in this community, you're much too gentle. And you deserve better. And if he won't humble me, I'll humble myself. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not afraid of public shame or humiliation. I'm good with crying in front of people. I should be. I should be repentant. I can't sit here asking you guys to be repentant and go to God and get your life figured out, your intentions inspected by God, your heart weighed and measured. If I don't repent, like I have to do what I ask you guys to do. I should be leading by example. That's exactly how it should be. And honestly, the new earth is filled with leaders who live by example. And they lead with the heart. And that's it. Not with anger issues, not with trauma and these trigger wounds, but they lead because they really have a message, like a real one. Like for real, they know fucking real truth, And I feel like the new earth is filled with leaders that are transparent and open, Oh, thank you, Connor. That was beautiful. Sometimes I have to do this and just like block energy from seeing me. Because sometimes it gets to be too much. Like there's people that show up on the channel, and as a psychic, as an empath, I have to feel their pain, and I don't want to feel their pain. I want to feel mine and heal mine and transmute mine and get over it. And let you guys learn how to do the right thing and transmute your own pain. Don't push it on somebody else, right? Go to therapy, journal, do something. But it's not on me to heal everybody's pain. It's on me to heal my own pain. But that's exactly what happens. You see, I go like this, and then like 10 people just left just now. So that's how it is. It's energy. And I don't accept it. I don't accept the pain anymore. It's not mine. I've been transmuting my pain. I've been looking at guilt and saying, why do I feel guilty? It's because my man doesn't forgive. He's not like that. He's not the type to forgive and forget. He says that he refuses because that's when people play you. But he said, if I ever were going to forgive Jenna, it would probably be that I forgive you. And honestly, I don't want him to. I want him to hold a grudge in a way. I don't know. But then I know that distances us. That distances us. The holding of a grudge and not forgiving your partner, that will just lead to resentment. And that will just make it harder for you to open up to them. So that's not what I really want. But I just want to be held to a higher standard. I just want to be held accountable. I just want him to be mad at me. But no, I don't. What is that? What is that about? Why do I want him to be mad at me? It used to be that when people were angry at me and upset, it meant they loved me. It meant that when they got mad and punched a wall and said, fuck you, it meant they cared. I used to see abuse as a sign of someone cared. How demented is that? How sick and twisted. Yeah, exactly, Connor. I don't want to do that. It used to be that when men would punch a wall and be like, fuck you, Jenna, fuck you, I'm out of here. I used to think, oh, yeah, that's right. You see how angry he is? That's proof he loves you. What? That's so twisted, man. That's so fucked up. That's so messed up. I don't want to do that. I love him too much. I don't want to see him angry. I don't ever want him to be sad. I don't ever want him upset. I want to watch him smile for 24/7 for the rest of eternity. I want to know that the reason that man smiles every day is because of me and because of the people that I manifest in our life for him. His friends, his brothers, his video game partners, his everybody. Like everybody that is in our life, I want it to be because I manifested it to please him, to make him happy. That as a conscious creator, I created our soul family and brought them in for him. I want every moment of every day for the next 50,000 million eons, I want to be him smiling forever. So why then do I want him angry? Punching a wall, being like, fuck you, Jenna. Yeah, let's break up. Let's break up. I don't really want to break up. The fuck? I legit remember feeling like he should tell me he's finding another girl. Like there was even this moment where he texted me and was like, yeah, do you want me to go back out to the party then? Like he was implying, remember that girl that I shook hands with at the party? I'm like, I actually liked it. I liked the feeling of losing him. This is where self-sabotage really fucks with the mind. I liked the feeling. Why? Because I've been targeted so much in my life to believe that men will leave me, that it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So once I caught that moment of, oh shit, he's serious? He'll go talk to somebody. I know he will. Look at him. The dude's a god and he knows it. I know he'll have another me in 2.2 seconds. I mean, she won't be me, but she'll be close. She'll try. She'll try. She'll probably be great in her own way. And God forbid, she'll be amazing. She'll be beautiful. And she'll be there to love him. And I started to actually feel like he deserves to find someone better than me. And when you get to that point of like, oh my God, am I self-sabotaging the best thing that's ever happened to me ever? Where does this stem from? Why do I want to do it? It's to make my enemies happy. There's a lot of people that hate me happy, honey. There's a lot of people that hate Marcos and I doing well. Oh, a hell of a lot of people. He's got a lot of exes on his side, a lot of exes on my side. He's got family on his side, family on my side. We've got viewers that can't stand us together. We have got a whole bunch of people betting against our union. But God, though. If God is for you, who can ever be against you? God is for me and him working out. But what I had to ask myself is, if the devil is so also for us against working together, why do I listen to the devil? Why did I actually start to get like this excited feeling in my head? It was weird. It was weird. It was like I automatically wanted him to go find another girl. It was weird. Instead of my autopilot default mode being, oh wow, here he is wanting me back, forgiving me, us healing. We're crying together. We're purging together. Wow, we're stronger than ever. Instead of that, my first thought was, go ahead, sir. Go on. Go find somebody else. You're just like the rest. You always abandon me like everybody else does. Bye. Bye. I'm too much for you. Go on. But he won't leave, though. This one won't leave, though. And I have to believe there's something different about us. He won't leave. He keeps trying. I love this about him, but I also hate it about him. The self-sabotage aspect of myself is the devil, truly. It's all these curses that have been placed on me and all these beliefs and patterns that I've watched all these couples have all my life. Women that believe your man is going to cheat, or they're going to run away, or they're going to leave you high and dry, or they're going to knock you up and trap you with a baby, and then boom, they're gone. We as a collective, we as women in general, we have believed that our men will abandon us. So we have self-fulfilling prophecies. And I experienced that. I saw it. I saw my own head think, oh yeah? Oh yeah? You want to go shake her hand again? Okay, bet. I'll literally manifest that for you. I'll literally manifest a soulmate coming into your life and stealing you from me. Bet. What the actual fuck? Like, what the actual fuckaroni is that? Really? A curse? A curse on my love life that I'm finally starting to see because I'm with my true twin flame? Like, I couldn't believe he said it. He had the audacity. He's like, yeah, do you really want me gone? Is that the thing? Is that it? You want me gone? Cause there was somebody already at the party a couple days ago. Is that what you want? No. I don't want gone. I just want... Do I want love? Because I'm scared that I don't. I'm scared I don't know how to digest love. How do I accept it? Do I really get to admit to myself for the first time in my life that a man won't leave me? That even though I have a lot of enemies that are jealous as fuck that we're in union, even they can't get us to separate? Even they don't get to determine if he loves me or not? I get to determine if he loves me or not? Are we really at that stage of Christ consciousness on the planet where we really have taken back our power and we realize that we are the ones that create the rules now? We are the ones that say he stays in my life or he leaves. He stays or he goes. It's up to me. But I'll tell you what, though it's up to me, I don't want that man to stay in my life if I'm a fucking tyrant Nazi like yesterday. I don't want to be like that. And that is why I normally self-sabotage and I say, okay, bye. Go have her. I'm sure she's cute and perky and blonde. Right? So I see that as a twin flame couple, we have a big responsibility to this community. And honestly, guys, I don't know if I'm ready for it. Listen, Jenna, don't punish yourself. Just flipping don't. He loves you too much. You will be indirectly punishing him by punishing yourself. He is just too good of a guy. Instead of punishing yourself, treat him better. Spend more and more and more time with him. Create as many memories with him. She'll try her best and probably fall a bit short, just saying, I ain't changing my mind. Oh. You know, I heard this one quote. If God is in a boat with you, it doesn't mean there won't be any storms in the sea. It just means no storm will ever be strong enough to sink your boat. That's it. In a nutshell, Connor, he's lucky to have a brother like you. I'm lucky to know you. We're lucky to have found you. I knew you were special. I knew you were different recently when we met, and I was like, I like this guy's energy. I like his vibe. And because Marcos and I were such in an altercation yesterday after the live stream, I was like, yeah, at least Connor's got your back, huh? And he was just not feeling it. Trust me. He didn't have a good word to say about you. I'm sorry. It's the truth. He was just like, nah, no. But now I know that he loves you and I know that it's cool. But like, man, did we trigger the shit out of him yesterday? And did he trigger the shit out of me yesterday? You know? Oh, bless your heart. Protect your energy and union. We'll be here if you leave or not. Your old videos have been so helpful and uplifting. You're so strong, and that's why they attack. Bless your heart. I love you so much. I can't thank you enough for that donation. That honestly just, wow. That seriously meant the whole world to me. Thank you. Thank you very much, Synergy. Bless your business. Bless your gifts of sight. Thank you. My guy Marcos can be angry with me. I don't mind. He's my brother. True. True that. He is your brother. And he is pretty angry that you put him in his place, I think. You were like, yo, he said, Marcos was like, look in the mirror, Jenna. And Connor, you said when she looks in the mirror, what's she gonna see, Marcos? A dragon mother? Yo, he didn't like that. He did not. He didn't. It's okay. I liked it, but he did not. That was so fun. Anyway, so, but then when we were in this altercation, we were in this argument, it wasn't really an argument. It was just more like, you hurt me. I've never been so hurt in my life. Like, to see him cry on a video call, that's when I'm like, Jenna, what the fuck are you doing for real? What are you doing to this guy? This man is the most beautiful, loving, generous man you've ever had. He would take a bullet for you. He would die for you, girl. He did die for you. He did die for you. Fuck. Why do they want me to hurt him so bad? They use us to target us, our twin flame unions, forces, powers, entities, principalities. They use us. They can't do it themselves. They have to target us. They have to make us erode it from the inside. And that's exactly what keeps happening with the self-sabotage. And that's not what I want. The most beautiful man. Such a generous. I've never loved anyone like this before. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of how he never gives up on me and I fucking don't understand it. Like he won't give up on me and I don't know why. Sometimes I wish he would to save himself. Sometimes I wish he would just do it to save himself from me. This is what they try to convince me. The thoughts in my head, they try to convince me, like, you're actually a horrible woman, Jenna. You're a demon. You're a witch. You're a horrible monster. And he doesn't really love you. You've put a spell on him and all this. And that's not true at all. In fact, I cut cords with him all the time to ensure it's not a spell. I do the opposite of spell work. I literally try to make sure it's not a spell because I don't want to be in love with a man because of a spell. I don't want a man loving me because of a spell. What, so that in 2 years when I have a baby on my hip, he's abandoned me because the spell work wore off? No. I want real love. I don't want to force a man to love me. So I make sure that it's not a spell. I do a lot of cord cutting. I distance us. I remove him from my energy, and then if it comes back, it's yours, and that's how you know. And that's what I've been doing. I'll do cord cutting, and I'll be like, babe, you have to leave me. You have to be away from me. Please go. And then if he comes back, it's mine. I'm not the type to force a man to love me. And so when people call me a witch and they call me a Jezebel and they call me this Luciferian and I'm Lucifer and I'm all these things. Well, the Lucifer part might ring true. I'm definitely a light bringer, that's for sure. But all of these evil things that I feel in my head, and I listen to the thoughts that say, he could never like you. He could never love you. You? What do you have, Jenna? Nothing. You don't own a house or a car. You don't have money. You don't have this. You don't have that. You don't have fame. You don't have notoriety. You don't have anything. What do you have? Do you know how hard it is at rock bottom with $10 to your name to really think that you deserve a king? Do you know how difficult it is? To look at the way he looks at me on the video call when I'm wearing a shirt with holes in it. He says, I fucking hate that shirt. And I had to lie and say, well, I like it. That shirt had holes in it, but it did represent a tattered life that I've lived. Rags. Poverty. My entire life. I've never had money. I don't know what it's even like. I haven't even bought a new outfit for myself in like 5 years. I don't know, but to be on camera and on video call and have him say, I fucking hate that shirt. And I was like, why? And you said the holes in it. And it just reminded him of how much I've had to endure. And it's so ironic because I was eating dinner. I was eating when he said that, and then I dropped food on the shirt. And I was like, yeah, look at you cursing my shirt, bro. I was perfectly fine with it until now. It's just I've never had anything to give a king. And here he is, this gorgeous light being, just somebody, he's amazing. And I love exalting him because he exalts me all the time. He treats me like a goddess, like an empress, like a queen. And I love doing the same back to him. But sometimes when I act up, I don't want him to treat me like that. I want him to call me out of my name. I want him to like get angry and break up with me and go cheat on me. And how stupid is that? How dumb. That's not what I really want. And that's not what a lot of us women really want. We don't want that, ladies. I know we don't. Not really. We just maybe want that comfort zone of this is how it works. You fall in love, it gets too good to be true, and boom, he cheats, right? It's just this pattern, a pattern we've seen so often, and then it becomes your dominant belief. And so now all of a sudden this dude's in my life and he's just doing the opposite. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking, do you know how much abuse that man had to go through to oppose the universe the way he did just to show me love? Being poisoned, literally dying for me, just to be the opposite of what I believed to be true of that all men cheat. Him being the exact opposite. Having girls, he has to beat off with a stick practically because all these women want him. Of course they do. Of course they do. For years they've wanted him, duh. And he has to say no. And he's been celibate and not giving himself to just all women. It is just crazy to me. So to like have a man that is that protective of his energy and as a king, like a real king, wants to give to me at rock bottom with sweatpants. Like sometimes I want to throw it away. Sometimes I want to throw our love away. Sometimes I'm scared that saying this out loud will make him reconsider and that he really will break up with me now. Like, if he hears this, he'll be like, wow, she's really scared. I should leave. This is why most women don't talk like this. This is why we don't actually agree. This is why we don't actually say it out loud and agree with our energy that, yeah, this is what I've been feeling. Isn't this shit? I don't want it. I want to change. And then boom, the universe does something to bring somebody else in, and then it's gone. This is why we don't normally say it out loud. We think it, we feel it, but we don't say it out loud. So what if I just change on a dime and just say like, oh my God, I do want this now. I absolutely want this. I'm not scared. I want this. I want to be in love. Well, a lot of what I've noticed in like how I manifest is that if I have a new desire, sometimes I'll start affirming for that thing and the opposite will happen. I'll start actually wanting something and then everything wrong will happen. Like if I say, oh, I'm so rich, I'm a millionaire, boom, everything goes the opposite direction. And so there's a fear that I have in expressing how I feel right now, that if he hears me, he really will get scared and leave. That's not what I want. Of course I don't want that. Nobody can choose whom you fall in love with aside from you yourself. And well, you, exactly. Exactly, Connor. Thank you for being here. Hello. Connor, if I didn't have you right now, I don't know where I'd be, man. Anyway, I'm not going to make this too long. I'm just talking about how I want to retire. I don't want to do this anymore. I am I'm not exactly sure that I'm a good leader. I'm not exactly sure that you should be listening to me because just, oh, truly the magical. Thank you, my love. Girl, you've manifested so effing much since I found you. Honestly, giving me so much hope. Truly the magical. That's just it. I've only manifested escaping cults and covens and witches that had their hooks in me and poverty, but barely even poverty. Barely even have I manifested my way out of that. I haven't even manifested my way out of that. I just happen to get lucky sometimes when I pray hard enough and I just affirm hard enough, like boom, something will come in and make it so I have a roof over my head that week. Living week to week at a scary place where there's 5 or 6 random male roommates that you have no idea who they are, that is not living life. That is not even manifestation. Having to escape from cults in Omaha, like a literal cult that I was in last year, I was trafficked last year, and I lived with 3 witches and a warlock straight up. And I'm telling you right now, I had to leave that by the skin of my teeth, that one. That's all my manifestation. That's all my magic can do so far. Just help me survive. I don't even know what it's like to thrive yet. And here it is, the man that God gives me to help me thrive, and I'm about to push him away. Really? What the fuck? Jenna? I'm not about to push him away. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm not. Trust me on that. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. This man's mine. Period. I'm not letting him go. No. Sorry to my enemies out there. Sorry. Sorry if you're a little jealous Julie. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna give this one up. Hell no. This one died for me. I know who he is. I've seen him for 14 years in my dreams. 14 years in absolute hell. For real, for real. 14 years of torture trying to learn what this matrix is, trying to learn what the system is. Learn the binary code, the zeros and the ones of the matrix. I was trying my best to learn what the simulation is. And in 14 years of learning and discovering, I would have him show up as my magician periodically. I'd say on average, maybe once every month or two. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was enough to remind me like, oh yeah, I have a soulmate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not the dude I'm sleeping next to. Oh no, my soulmate is a totally different man entirely. So yeah, for 14 years, I'm sorry to all my enemies that just dropped like flies off my cat. Sorry for that. Do you notice? Do you notice, guys, when I say shit like that and how everybody just leaves? Do you see that? Dude, they drop like flies the second you give them the bad news. I'm going to be fighting for my man, thank you. I'm going to be absolutely having my man, thank you. Dude, you can't even make this shit up. They just drop like flies. They just left. It's the beginning. It's for you. You manifested the one. Hold on to your vision. I literally just got out of a cult of women in my family. Stuff is getting better. Oh, I'm so happy. You know what? Congratulations. I'm giving you a mod badge for that, girl. I really am. I love it. I love your energy. Okay, let's see if this add as mod. There. Okay. Like even now, Marcos is still in my channel. 11 people, 11 likes. You see 1111? He really is the real deal. And even now, he's sitting right here, right now, still booting people on my chat. Who is this guy? Who is this one? Who is this one? And why is he not running away from her? I think that's what a lot of people want to know. I think I want to know, who is this one? And why is he not running away from me? Why? And who am I? And that I deserve to have this man not run away from me. Who am I that he should want to be around me? Because if this man can't get enough of me and he's going to be with me hook, line, and sinker, and he's with me for the long haul, I better be a good wife. I better be a good spiritual leader. If you guys can't tune me out of your feed. I better be somebody worth listening to. For real, for real. I'm sick and tired of fucking tyrants at the top who think because they have a book and a fucking pulpit that somehow they have a degree from GotJesusUniversity.com, that they somehow get to be the vicar of Christ, the Pope himself. Like, bro, sit down and shut up. Who died and made you God? And all I want to be is somebody worth listening to. And I want to be somebody worth marrying. If he's going to put a ring on my finger, I want to be worth it. I don't want to do it because of a spell. I don't want to do it because of witchcraft. I don't want to do it because of a binding. I want it fair and square because I'm the best choice for him. It's the same when an ex of his came back recently. Of course, all of his exes came back recently. All of my exes came back recently because it's real union. It's real twin flame union. That's how you know. So one of his exes came back and was like bothering us and wouldn't leave us alone. And I had to say to him, I want you to talk to her. I swear to you, I do. I would never be mad. I would not be angry. And even if you chose her over me, I would let you go. I love you that much that I just want you happy. And if that is what makes you happy, that's what I want. And even in giving permission for him to leave, I loved myself more. I knew that was unconditional love. That's how I knew I was worthy of unconditional love, because I was being it. And you don't manifest what you want, guys. You manifest what you're being. You manifest what you're conscious of being. And I am being unconditional love when I say, go back and talk to her. Either close up those cycles or restart it. But either way, don't run from it. Don't choose fear. And in being that unconditional love, I fell in love with myself right then. And I knew I'm not what everybody says. I knew I'm not some witch that's putting a fucking love magic spell on him. My God, I am the spell, bitch. I am the spell. I am pure love and pure light. I am the spell. I don't need witchcraft for that. I need my damn imagination and my own words. That's all I need. I don't need candles. I don't need a cauldron. I don't need blood from a chicken. I don't need any of that. I need myself. And I need to see myself be unconditional love. And that's how I will know that I am worthy of it. I need to see myself as a good, honorable leader right now. And that's how I will know I'm worthy of leadership. And truly, right now, I don't know. I don't know that I'm worthy of it. I don't know that I'm worthy of leadership for you guys. I don't know. I think that I'm on the right track in humbling myself, but still I don't feel my heart is in it. I don't feel my heart is still choosing love. So I want to retire, to be honest with you. I just kind of want to be with him on our farm and just forget the world, you know? Just kind of go somewhere else. I want to get out of here. And I want to go be with him. And that's it. I don't want people to look up to me anymore. To be honest with you, I don't even really want people to remember me anymore. Like, don't pull on my energy anymore. Don't remember me. When I'm dead, don't come to my grave. I won't even have a grave. I won't have anything for you to remember me by. I will be cremated and my ashes will be in the freaking wind somewhere. I don't care. I don't want you to remember me. I want you to remember maybe the work that I do, but I don't want you to remember me. I want you to remember God that worked through me. And if I can't live as a godly woman and as a godly leader, why the hell should I have a platform? Why should I even have a twin flame? Why should I even have a man? Honestly, God, take him from me. If that's the case, if I get to be as unruly as I was last night, take him from me. And if I get to be as angry as I am looking like a cult leader out here, then you take this platform from me, Lord. Thank you. And if I'm out here doing stupid shit with my money, take my money from me. Thank you, Lord. No, really, I want to get my ass humbled. Facts. Because there's a whole bunch of cult leaders out here. And honestly, you guys should want your ass humbled. You will. You'll get it eventually. You'll see. You'll see. It happens. But one thing is so true about me is that I've been in so many cults and so many covens, and I've escaped so much abuse. that I refuse to be a cult leader. I fucking refuse. I refuse. I want you to think for yourself. I don't want to boss you around. I don't want to tell you what to do. I don't want to tell you who to worship or tell you how to worship or tell you that your book is shit or your book is holy or I don't want to tell you those things. I want to just get you to ask yourselves those things. Why do you believe what you believe? That's all I want to know. And I don't even need to know that. You need to know that. Why do you believe what you believe? Personally, I think a lot of the holy books that we have are honestly built on some nasty energy, and it is no different than the currency of money. Sometimes that shit be evil, okay? Just because you slap a title holy on it doesn't mean that there's not killing, raping, and pillaging in that book. But anyway, when read literally, I think it's a book of the devil, to be honest. But when read allegorically and metaphorically, yes, it's beautiful, and I get that. But when read literally, oh God, people use it as a spell book to bind others, and I don't like it. All I want is to be that girl, to be that woman, to be that mother, to be that teacher, to be that student, to be that lover, to be that healer, to be that goddess, to be that girl, to be that her. I want to be her. That is worth looking up to, is worth giving your money to, is worth spending all day wanting to honor and cherish and love and hold and kiss and give babies to. I want to be worth that. And I need a good counsel around me that will hand my ass to me on a silver platter when I get carried away, girl, because the last thing I want is to be labeled the mad queen like Khaleesi was in Game of Thrones when Jon Snow put her out of her misery. Like, I got my Jon Snow back from the dead. I do not need this man to stab me in the chest, okay? So somebody else put me out of my misery before I become a fucking tyrant. Yeah? Tell him, Jenna, that's exactly what it is. They perverted their religion all the time. If you weren't, he wouldn't be with you. Oh. I didn't even read these. Hold on, guys. Oh my. Who are you two? Connor and Synergy. Oh my God, you guys. In 1 week, I met both of you. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you. That's crazy. Marco's still angry at me? Yo, Marcos, my brother, we good? I'm over those types. Yeah, pure magic. So inspired. Thank you, Monkey. I literally just did a reading saying the same thing. He accepts the Jenna that's a leader, not the Jenna that forfeits her path. Well, I'm sure you'd accept both, but still you're important, especially to yourself. Fuck that. I'll never leave mine. That's self-respect and unconditional love. I'll never leave mine? What do you mean? Does he mean me? Mine what? His what? What does he mean? I don't know what that means. I don't think that means me. I think that means his self-respect. But that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I want that for him. I want all of you guys deep down in my soul, in my core, and I know this to be true. If we can bypass my massive fucking ego, I promise you that deep down, all I want is for you guys to be so powerful in your own energy that not even I can control you. Facts. That not even I. Though I know Marcos doesn't have free will in my reality. I know he doesn't have free will. He has to show up as I assume he will. If I assume he's angry, he'll show up angry. If I assume he's loving, he'll show up loving. Though I know he doesn't have free will in my reality, I still don't want to abuse that fact. So what I really want for you guys is to know your power so truly, so completely, that you're so powerful in your own mind that you don't let anyone control you, including me, especially me. Any cult leader that is out there acting like they somehow know all there is to know, please don't trust them. Please don't trust them. There's so much more to learn. There's so much more to heal. There's so much more to grow from. You can't just accept, oh, I know everything and I'm going to teach you everything. A good teacher is a good student. So if you guys could please just understand that at my core, I promise there is a good girl in here. There's a good leader in here. There's a good woman in here. I have to find her, not you. I have to find her. The one that really, truly doesn't want other people to ever be led astray by the cult leaders that I was led astray by my entire life. I was born into a cult. Pentecostalism, the cult that I was in, it was so stifled. There was no oxygen. It was so stale, and no one got in and no one came out except for me. And that was a cause of like World War III, to be honest. But anyway, I never got to get out of that feeling of persecution until now. I truly feel free in my connection with Marcos. He helps me feel free to be myself energetically, like just who I am. But what I really can't stand is this big ass ego I have now, in that I win and I'm always winning. And that power hungry, that taste for vengeance, that taste for blood. Like I can't stand that primal side of myself, the carnality of it. I want to be in a higher mind. And I want to teach you guys how to be so strong in your own mind that you don't let your mom be your God. You don't let your pastor be your God. You don't let a book be your God. And you certainly do not let your 3D physical reality be your God. You are your God, and that's it. Not even me. Not even my opinions, not my projections, not my limitations. I want to protect you from even myself, guys. Facts. I really, truly do. I want to keep you safe from even the monster that is Jenna sometimes. Because sometimes I act like I know shit, honey. Sometimes I act like I know somebody. Get a little too big for my britches. Thinking out here I run shit. I do run shit, but in my reality, I don't run shit in your reality. So in your reality, you manifest based on your limitations and your assumptions. And if that conflicts with mine, then don't believe me. Like, you know how many people think I work for the devil? So when I say that I work for God and you say I work for the devil, your assumptions in your reality prove true. So you'll see me as the devil. You see? But good. I want you to do that. I literally, guys, that's what freedom of religion is. That's what freedom is. Freedom is even believing that I'm the devil. If you want to believe it, please do so. I would die for you to have that right. I would die for your freedom of spirituality. Really. I mean, I wouldn't love it if you hate me for your beliefs. Don't hate me. But if you believe I'm the devil, cool. I would literally die so you could unsubscribe and be like, that chick is a vicious witch if I've ever seen it. I would love that for you. I would love that you're so in your own mind that you don't even let me control it. I want to be so powerful in my own right that I know no one has free will in my reality. They have to show up as I assume they will. However, I want to love myself and be such an honorable woman that I know when you show up that you're gifted with a blessing, that I am your blessing, that I would never abuse you and never take that for granted. That's something I know. You know why I'm like this? Because I saw my mom abuse my dad for so long. I saw her strip his power from him because of her insecurities. It's not her fault. She couldn't heal. She never had time to go find God. She was out here working 2 or 3 jobs to provide for our family. She couldn't actually sit down, meditate, and get right with God. So she didn't know how not to boss a man around, bark orders at him, command that he do things, give him ultimatums. She didn't know that as a woman. And it's okay, ladies. A lot of you don't know how to do this as a woman yet. I'm here to show you. I want to show you. I really do. And I know we've got Synergy Oracles. I know she wants to show you too. I can feel it. I can feel she's a good woman as well. I want to show you how to get your man to do what you want him to do, but without being a tyrant, without being a bully, without being a witch, without spells. and without making your man cry, because honestly, yesterday embarrassed the shit out of me. I want you to be a good, honorable, ethical, upright, moral, godly woman that when you get honored with the gift of a king in your life, you respect the shit out of him. You honor him. You honor him as the provider he is, because in this day and age, as a provider and a protector, these divine masculines have been taught that doing those things is taboo, that it's wrong, that they're not supposed to help us women because we're too independent. We don't need no man. And that if they are vulnerable around us and expressive and emotional and emotionally open, we'll sit there and laugh at them. We'll mock them and scoff them. So I want to teach you women how to fully accept that femininity within yourself, the true divine femininity, not the part that is like, oh yeah, you want to go shake her hand at a party, huh? Okay, well, fuck you. I'm breaking up with your ass, and you can just beg for me. You can just chase me and beg and beg and beg and grovel. No, honey, that is the fuck. What is that? That's ugly. That's distorted. Honestly, I'd tell your man to run from the hills, from you. I would tell your man, honey. I would coach your man to leave your ass in 2.2 seconds flat. I would. What kind of shit is that? Make him chase you, beg for you? God, I don't even want to know you. I don't want to know you. I don't want you on my channel. I don't want to read for you as a client. Fuck that. If you have that kind of motive in your life, you want to punish that guy and make him beg and grovel and plead and whip him? Some of the shit in this spiritual community that I've heard. Walk him like a dog. Walk him on a leash. Treat him like your dog. Treat him like your pet. The fuck you talking about, bruh? That is a full-grown ass man. What are you talking? That is a god. What are you talking about? It pisses me off. It pisses me off. I can't stand it. I can't stand the women that do that, and I cannot stand this community and how they promote such vile nastiness. This is why those women will never be in twin flame union, because they treat their men like property. They treat their man like an accessory, when that man could honor you and cherish you and provide babies for you and give you shelter and home and clothing and a fridge full of food and pure love and compassion and gentleness. And yet, we want to treat them like that? Oh, honey, no thank you. Not in my world. You can go somewhere, bitch. You're not going to stay here. No. No. Because I'll call it like I see them. And I think that's bitch behavior. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Yo, that's like the most unattractive thing about women nowadays. It is so unattractive. Whip him like a dog, girl. Make him bark on a leash. Like, girl, no. I don't know where you went wrong, but you went hella wrong. That's a man given to you by God. Oof. That is a man given to you by the Most High God, and you're going to treat him like that? Why? Because you're insecure and you're afraid he's going to leave you. So you wrap a leash around his neck and say, yep, that's mine. Thank you. Thank you. Just because you know the laws of assumption, just because you know, as my clients and my viewers, and I've been teaching you the law of manifestation, just because you know that man does not have free will in your reality does not give you the permission to treat him like a dog. Okay? It does not give you the permission to treat that man as anything less than the God that he is. The representative of the Most High God in that vessel to provide for you, to protect for you. Bet. You think the world revolves solely around you and how you whip a man into shape. Honey, no, that's not how no, baby. It's given bitchcraft. And what's going to happen is the spells that you're putting on these men, they will eventually break off if I have anything to do with it. Best believe I do have a lot to do with it. I will be making sure that a lot of the men that show up on my channel know that they've been put under some sort of bitchcraft. And I will tell you right now how those leashes around your men's neck will be severed by the Most High God. Because dark magic like that, to make a man codependent on you, beg for you, worship you like that when you don't deserve the worship. See, that's the thing. You don't deserve it. That's where it's all going to unravel. Eventually, those types of women will meet their match. And they will meet somebody bigger and badder than them. I'll tell you that, honey. They will get humbled. Best believe it. Oh, hello, Red Milk. I'm so glad you're here. Let's see. I want to read these. They perverted. Yes, yes. Girl, blushing for you. He means he'll never leave you, holy mommy dragon. Connor, is that what he meant? Oh, jeez. Holy mommy dragon. Why are you so fucking epic? And why do I love you? You're my brother from another mother, dude. Your passion is inspiring. You clearly have a deep understanding of theology. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I think that's what he means. I don't know. That's why I trust her even in dark times. Such a beautiful soul. Baby, so are you. You guys, you see, you have manifested me. Listen, your frequency vibrated high enough to match this. You see the beauty in me because you see the beauty in you. That's it. I'm simply your reflection. That's it. Do you see how gorgeous you are, baby? Connor, my little dragon baby. Do you see how beautiful you are? Do you see it? I have to check my ego all the time. Right, we do, because once we get that power, that like taste of a win, we're like, oh yeah, more. Oh, my enemy's gonna be destroyed, bruh. Destroyed. And before you know it, it's like, hello, God helped you get that win. The God within you, the holiness within you. Why don't you check in every once in a while, huh? Listen, mommy dragon, you better not punish Jenna. Instead, you better teach Jenna, the good girl in you, to be an even better version of herself. A version of her that you can be proud of and happy for. You're so... Connor, come on. Where'd you come from, dude? What lab created you and then unleashed you into the world, huh? That's so mature of you, Jenna, to say this about your mom. Thank you. Oh, I feel I was meant to encounter you. Same, Red Milk, yes. Yes, yes. Be the best of who you are, the best of who you can be, and more. Don't ever punish yourself, all right? Because that'll just hurt my brother Marcos. And he loves you to atoms. I know he does. I know. And you're right. It'll hurt you too. You both deserve the best. I can't believe it. You guys, I saw this. I saw this in my vision the other day. I was on a live stream or a video call with him. And I checked out for a second. I kind of had this, I don't know, my eyes glazed over. And I just had all these visions, That's So Raven. You remember that show? And I started crying. And I was like, baby, people are about to congratulate our wedding soon. I saw so many blessings coming in from our family. I just heard, congratulations, girl, go get him, Tiger. I was just seeing floods of messages we love you two together, happy marriage, finally this union, power couple goals, all this. It was so beautiful. I just started crying and I was like, you have no idea what's about to happen to us. It's going to be the most beautiful thing. It's true holy matrimony. For real, for real. Yep. I'm like, if he wants her, he can have her. Exactly. Why put a spell on somebody, you know? Yeah. Oh, sheesh, never met someone that deserves a happier and lovelier life than you two. Connor, bless your heart. Thank you. I'm going to accept that. Yes, we do. We do, my love. I'm a stay-at-home wife and I love it. Oh, blessings to you and your babies. Oh, well, your future babies, I guess. You said stay-at-home wife, not stay-at-home mom. So, oh, congratulations to you and your hubby, though, or your wifey. I appreciate your perspective. Red Milk, I love that you're here. Wow. Wow. Why whip a man to do you right? It never turns out good. Exactly. It doesn't. Why the hell did I say congratulations? I thought you two got married or something. We are married, see? We got married. I love this from you, Jenna. Thank you. We're truly newlyweds. Oh my, you're really my love, are you? Congratulations. Congratulations, baby. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Oh. Oh. I don't even know why. You have no idea. God. God had an idea, but I didn't. I needed people who were in union already as friends because so far the friends that I've had are not in union. They're always in the lack of union. And the same with my money. All my top 5 friends were all homeless. It's like I don't hate homeless people. They were my best friends. It's just that they all want to stay homeless, or they feel like they do. They feel like they're trapped or something. And it's like I don't want to stay there. So I can't have all of my friend circle be single, broke people that get cheated on all the time. And then I was trying to manifest new, but I don't know what was wrong. I couldn't figure out what was wrong. I'm not sure. I think I needed Marcos for it, to be honest. Oh, I know I manifested you. I'm happy I did. Oh, red milk too. Yes, guys. Oh my God, red milk, I'm making you mod because I love you so much. Okay. And synergy oracles. Oh, guys. Just please hold me to a higher standard. Hold me to a higher standard. I'm going to make you mods right now. So welcome to the God Mod Squad. But the thing is, please hold me to a higher standard like this, guys. Force me to choose love. Correct that ass. Okay? School me. Because Connor was really good yesterday at schooling Marcos because he was in the wrong, in my opinion. Marcos was. But you need to school me now too. Okay? It's giving Kali Ma. Ooh. You have the bluest eyes I've ever seen. Star vibe. Thank you. Yeah, gosh. You guys are getting bluer too, I've noticed. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to need an invite. Okay. Oh. It's time to leave the old for the new world. Yes. Not going to lie, Mommy Dragon. You've been a better mom than my actual mom. Oh, how do you take some of these compliments? Because that is both the saddest thing I've ever heard and the most beautiful at the same time. What am I supposed to feel when I read that? You guys have no idea, as an energetic empath, what this is giving. Your words are confusing the fucking system that is my avatar. I'm glitching out over here. Can anybody see it? I can't tell whether to cry or laugh or cry and smile, joke, cry. I don't know. Be sad. I can't tell. I really, really appreciate you, ma'am. And Connor, same thing. You're so beautiful, Connor. I love that you're here. It really is beautiful. You are really beautiful. Guys, I thank you for this. I'm not going to disappoint you. I mean, I literally showed up in this live stream like, I don't want to be a leader anymore. And in only an hour and a half, you have me wanting to be a leader again. Wow. Only you guys could do something like that. Bring a girl right off the brink. I was about on the edge, honey. I can't believe you guys love me like this. Anyway, I'm going to go, and I love you. I appreciate you as well. Thank you, Connor. And I know Marcos does too. Don't let his silence fool you. Okay? He's just, I think, a little upset that I have so much support that when I say, yeah, you want me to forget you, Marcos? I'll forget you in 2.2 seconds, yeah? Yeah, I don't think he was just too happy that there was somebody else who was like, well, Mommy Dragon spoke. I don't think he liked it. That's all. That's all it is. Look, hey, he'll walk it off. He'll lick his wounds. It's fine. He'll be back. He'll be back, I promise. All right. Your brother's just taking a little bit of a hiatus. That's all it is. Those were some lashings yesterday, so that's all. That's all. He'll be fine. He'll be all right. Anyways, the mood looking a bit down. Someone install the elevator or something. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying, Connor. That's what it is. Every time you show up in my chat, that's what the fuck it is, dude. You always uplift us. I love it. I love having you as my bestie now. Thank you. You always do this, and you always uplift me. Let's get some food, bruh. Gosh, speaking of, God's about to bless me in a way that is just so incredible. And you know what? It's all me. We are God's, truly. And I was not happy with myself. So I was punishing myself by even not having groceries in the fridge either. Punishing myself by getting my boyfriend to want to break up with me. Punishing myself by not having my soul family. People not showing up for me. It's crazy what you can really do as a God that hates herself. So that's going to change soon. But anyway, I promise it'll change soon, guys, okay? I saw the title and said, nope. Synergy oracles. Girl, you're something else. What are you? What are you? I don't know, but I'm going to figure you out. I'm going to figure you out, sis. Congratulations to you and your partner, the happy newlyweds. May you stay forever blissfully. Well, you're already blissfully, eternally married. I love that. I love that. But I'm going to go, guys. I'll talk to you later. I think maybe I'll still be online eventually. Thank you for whipping my ass into shape today, guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. We love you. I love you too. Bye-bye, honey.